Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're on our main account. We're on 25-26, so we're going to go ahead and do a couple summons to get the account ready. We're going to try to push through a lot more of Chapter 25. As we're getting to this level, it's increasingly difficult to progress, and there we do get a lot of fodder. That's kind of what we're looking for. I've been saving up my gems, saving up my scrolls, my companion summons. I'm hoping to get a copy of Rowan because I need him, which there we got a Thane. I've pulled a lot of copies of Thane, if you look at the last video and this video. But a copy of Rowan would be perfect. That would be able to get us to Ascended. A copy of the Twins would also be nice, just because I only have one copy of them. They're the hero I'm actually looking for right now in the winter event. And there we do get another elite, who is another copy of Nara. I think that might give me 2 stars on Nara. She is a great hero with the ability to grapple multiple enemies, stunning them, doing a lot of damage. So not too upset about getting a Nara. And also the big thing here is getting the emblems. As I'm getting further and getting more heroes progressed, the emblems are becoming increasingly difficult to get just because I'm using a lot of them, and a lot of the heroes that I'm getting, I still do need a lot of emblems for. So nothing good that time, so let's go ahead and we'll do some Ascensions, which Nara we're getting another copy of, Thane we're getting another copy of, and a lot of blue fodder, which is good. See if we can get anybody up here. Let's see, we have an Ogi, we have an Arden, and a Marilla. Alright, so we'll get them up. And like I said, I have a lot of copies of Thane now, so if we can get Thane up, that should be enough. If I got some legendary fodder to get him up, Hendrik, I can actually get up here. Never used him. A lot of people say he's super strong because of his stuns and his ability, some of his abilities, but I did have another copy of, no, I can't use him. I'm gonna save him. I was like, oh, I can get up Rosline, but nope. Fortunately, right now I can't. Maulers, I have a bunch of different heroes. I don't use the Maulers very much, but definitely pushing the tower. We'll add our first star to Brutus, which is awesome. I almost got I need one more copy of Chimera, and I'll actually have my first 5-star hero, so they'll be completed. So any of the further Chimeras, I can just go ahead and use them for fodder, which would be nice. So I'll have some extra stuff in there. Gotta figure out how I want to, who I want to really get up in this, because I need some more fodder. So we'll go ahead and we will use her, and then I'll go ahead and get her to Legendary Plus so she can be fodder for the Mauler team. Vurk I'd like to see, Warwick I'd like to see as well. I hear both of them are super solid. Sophia I need one more copy of, and I can get her to Ascended. So we have a lot of heroes that are kind of right on the cusp of getting Ascended. Same with the Wilder team. Here I do have a double Ogi, which is just Elite, so we'll get him Elite Plus. And then we'll see if we want to go ahead and get anybody else up, which not really. A Leica I would like to get up. I have her Legendary Plus, but I need just a lot more fodder on the Wilder side too to go ahead and get her. I have enough copies to get her to probably Ascended if I had the Legendary fodder. And here we did get the other copy of Nara, so we will take her to 2 stars, which increases her survivability and her damage. She is a huge burst damage hero. Pharrell in this one I'd like to get up. Isolde, if I could get a couple more copies to get him Ascended. But Pharrell I'd like to unlock his signature item and actually be able to use him. Here, still looking for some copies of the Twins. And that will be it for the Ascensions. So got a couple of people up, nobody from the core team. So we'll go ahead and get the team set. Finally beat this stage. 25-26 is super difficult. Here's the replay of it. As you can see, you have Brutus, super high DPS. You have Thane, high DPS. Goalless, which is hard to kill. Savius, super high DPS. Sophia, super high DPS. So this team, I went through, and that's why I'm showing you the replay, I went through probably about 30, I'd say 30 times before I finally got it down, and it came right down to Brutus. Belinda takes her out right in the very end. So we did beat that stage. It was kind of a sticking point for a little while, and I know a lot of people are stuck on 25-10. Here's another one that I passed a little bit ago, but I'm still running the unusual team comp here with having Falks up front to kind of boost the damage, and Rosaline is still following her. Might not be the best bet, but I tried Shamira up front for a lot of turns. Shamira, even on last battle, insta-death. As soon as Thane and Brutus hit her with Savius in the back, that's it. It just completely destroyed her every single time. That's why it took so many times to get her down. And as you can see, we're dealing with all 5-star ascended heroes here. So even a comp like this is with Rowan, Lucius can actually survive with his shield, just as he did there. He heals himself, he shields, he puts up his big shield to kind of get him away from the physical DPS. And Thane is super strong. He's difficult. Difficult to kill Thane in this one. And again, this is just they run some very, very high DPS teams. So even there, I've taken it off auto, which seems to make it a lot easier. Seems like I have a lot better ability, especially there, to where Falks isn't using his ability before he needs to. Because with his ultimate, if he, as you've seen, Thane just destroyed everyone there. So we should be able to get this one down. Like I was saying, with his ultimate ability, when he uses his ultimate ability, he raises the defense of anyone above 50% energy. So the key here with him is once he is up, is making sure some of your team have over 50% energy or in the higher end of the energy. That way we can go ahead and get them down. And Belinda is just so super overpowered with Rosaline. So 25-28. I would definitely like her to follow Belinda. So we'll put Rosaline Belinda combo, which I did for a lot of them. But the survivability of Falks and also getting her signature item up. That's why Falks is so much stronger when it comes to his overall power, is his signature item is quite a bit higher. And fighting Pharrell in this one is very difficult because his ability to nerf the energy. But as you can see there, we just put him in the coffin, which is awesome. So this makes it kind of a fair team. So we get him there down there. Grezel's very hard to kill, just for the fact, which I didn't know that they would coffin to leave the minions up, which he did there. But between the shield that he gets there and the minions, your heroes always go straight to the minions. And it's going to be a close one. We are almost out of time on this one. So we get a shield off there. Oh, ran out of time. He had a sliver of life left. Sylvana on Rowan at this point. I tried my best to keep him alive. Even putting defensive gear on him, putting the best gear. I mean, he has all Mythic plus Lightbearer gear, and Sylvana just still destroys him. So 25-29 is difficult, especially because Pharrell with his energy reduction. So not only does he do a stun there, so once we usually get Lucius shield up, it gives us a little bit of breathing room with this team. And Lucius up top just stacked everybody together, which was really, really nice. And we should have this one. Yep. As long as Belinda stays up with the amount of DPS that she's putting out, and Falks just clearing out. Because even here, a lot of times I get stuck with Grezel's shield. As you can see, Grezel's shield is there on Sylvana. That's why Rowan isn't doing much damage to her. So if Falks can clear off that shield that she does, makes a big difference. And then also the grouping of the enemies. So making sure that Belinda doesn't ult the totems like she normally does. 25-30, so I think we're halfway through chapter 25. So looking here, we should be able to get this down. Nimitsu's tough, especially in this, because not only the healing totem, just like you see, the heroes focus on the totems versus focusing on the heroes, and there you go. She just ulted the totem because I turned auto back on. This is going to be a very tough battle. So we'll take her out. I think I'm going to put Chimera back in, which Chimera is already fully geared. So let's see. And Chimera, a lot of times I put her in to increase just survivability overall. Not only does she do a ton of damage, which Falk's right there just cleared the shields off her, is her survivability is very, very high, which it didn't look like there. Sylvana just made very short work of her. And some of the heroes that we can't get, like the little guy in the gun with the light bearer in the back, I forget what his name is, but he is super, super strong because he like lobs a grenade. That's why Falks is go ahead and putting him in the coffin right away. And even there, I should have used the shield. Yeah, at this level, it's very, very difficult to get through these. Just takes a good team comp. Like I said, if I can find a counter for Sylvana, let me know in the comments who you guys use to counter. Even there, if he can keep her alive, which Falks just cleared all of the shields off him, and then all of the shields off her, off her again. And as you can see, the totems and the ads here was the big reason for bringing in Chimera. I have to have something to kill the ads and the totems, or they will actually just overrun the team. The team will focus so much damage on them that they won't be able to get anything else down. And this brings the Iron Dwarfs back, and a Tassie and a Pharrell combo. So of course we got a banish right off the bat. But we got the shield up. And the alt. Chimera, like I said, is almost 5 stars. We need one more copy of her. And the Dark Dwarfs with their knockback. Maybe they're going to make that a playable character sometime. So we'll swap Falks back to the front. Seems like if he isn't taking that much damage, he can live for a substantial amount of time. And we still have all 5 heroes up here, which is good. Thorin goes down. Thorin's dot is just so nasty at this level. Anyone that gets hit with Thorin's dot actually goes right to 0 hit points. So if anything touches them, they go to like, I think 1. But if anything touches them, it kills them. All right, so we got that stage down. 25-32. Doesn't look too tough. 3 tanks. Sylvana again. And as you can see, Lilith loves Sylvana at this point because we've seen her in every single match. Almost every single match. Azazel goes down pretty easy as long as you focus a little bit of damage on him. He does have some pretty cool abilities. But here again, we need Chimera's ultimate ability, which goes off there to keep the ads at bay. And as you can see, Naru gets another shield there, which Falks clears right away. Yep, we got this one. That's why I do like having Rosalina and Falks as well, is because the amount of buffs that the other team gets, the amount of shields, makes it really, really difficult to get through them, even with a lot of DPS. It can make it pretty difficult. Thane here is pretty tough. So we went ahead and switched back to Belinda in this team comp. Just because we don't have the amount of ads, and I love the buff that she brings. If you look at Falks, he attacks super, super fast with his haste. He does a lot of damage. Belinda buffs him with her blessing ability, and the blessing ability helps with the ultimate, or her signature item, which releases more damage. So with Falks attacking super, super fast, doing a lot of damage, he can burst a lot of targets down pretty quick, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And with Rosaline, as you can see there, everyone just got ran over. Rosaline and Rowan are trying to hold it down. Morella in the back with that Flame Phoenix just destroys the team. Every single time that she uses it, just kills everybody. So this might be the stopping point for her right now. Not only does she do a shield, which is super strong, she does a ton of damage. It looks like nope. To say it was getting close to getting it down, but unfortunately, let's try her in the top. I'm trying to keep her away, Belinda away from taking so much damage. And Estrilda goes down pretty quick, but so is Lucius. And there you go. That little Flame Phoenix just destroys everybody. So 25-34, let's give it one or two more tries. Sirius is super strong as well. He has the knock back ability, he has the knock up ability, he has the arc ability, and he is just, the combination of him, Sophia, and Morella are just burning right through Lucius, which we did get him down there, but then Sophia, the Flame Phoenix, just destroys everyone again. Okay, so let me see, and that is Morelle. Mage, she does a Flame Phoenix and it kills the whole team. So not much of a counter there short of keeping Lucius up. Let's see if it'll make a difference with putting him in the bottom. I'm hoping with the Falx Belinda combo that we can actually increase the survivability of the top line, but it does not look like it. All right, so let's try Nara out here, which trying to keep her survivability. I know her signature item is low. Emblems, I need a lot more, but I need something to try to counter taking out the other side. Not sure if I wanted to do Belinda, or if I wanted to do, or taking Rowan or taking Rosaline out there, but I'm trying to counter some of the damage that Falx is taking and some of the damage that Lucius is taking. With the damage there, Sophia just takes him right down. So a lot closer there. At least some of the tanks lived. So maybe if I can grab her instead of Sophia, it'll make a difference. And I feel like if Nara's signature item was a lot higher, she would do way more damage. But Falx went down pretty quick on that one. So let's see. I do like having her in here. I feel like just her signature item would make a big difference here. Not sure how she's going to do in tanking, which, nope. Or her as an overall tank just gets destroyed, as you can see there. So that'll conclude it. We'll go ahead and call it here. Let me know in the comments what team comps I should be using. Thank you guys for watching.